Hey guys and girls, we've come down here to SWAT Fabrications, catching up with Jimmy Sawman. How are you, buddy?
Hey mate, how are you?
Mate, I'm pretty interested to see you've got a new addition into the workshop down here, and I guess it's all about not just maintaining your lungs as the welder, but also keeping the workplace nice and safe. What do you want to share with everybody about what's been going on?
Yeah, so this is the new Binzel Cyclone fume extraction system. You'll see in a lot of traditional workshops, everyone's got their welding station with your plumbed in extraction above your head. In here we've got a CNC machine which has got the water table and extraction above it, and then everyone that's welding in here has their AdFlow units on.
Yep.
So the welder and the particular person are getting protected, and they've got to work in the zone that you've got to work in. So these Binzels come up with this fully portable extraction system.
Got the wheels on there.
So it's got the wheels, so you can even take it around. It's 25 kilos, so wherever you're working, you can take the extraction system with you. And like you're saying, it's not about just you as the welder, but the people around you in the shed.
Yep.
Even you've got an AdFlow unit on, the guy next to you might not, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So it's actually freed you up to be able to weld pretty much anywhere within your space?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, cool.
And protect everyone and all the people around you, because as you know, there's a lot of new information coming out these days with the carcinogenic properties of welding and the airborne contamination around you. So it's a serious matter, and something that all workshops need to think about, because, you know, at the end of the day, our health is everything. So
it was pretty cool to see the machine in action. The FEC unit obviously was sucking a pile of that smoke up through that nozzle there. So why don't you explain to everybody how the system works?
Yeah, so today, to get the system up and running, as with all BOC's products, we took it out of the box, plugged it in, and it worked, which is always good. But we just had to change over the torch to the X-Fume Pro, which is compatible with this unit. So all I did was take off my traditional Binzel torch and plug in this Binzel torch straight into my welder, and you can see it's got the air hose out the back there, which connects at the front.
Perfect.
And then there's a suction system on the torch here, as you can see, which is fairly girthy. So when we're welding along, all the smoke's just being concentrated and sucked through the system and into the cyclone system, and then filtrated through there.
That was pretty interesting, like even on the slow-mo footage, which we'll show everybody, you see that little plume of smoke come up and then it just disappears straight into the nozzle there.
And as a welder, I don't see that. So as most welders will know, you'll be welding away and there'll be smoke all over your face, and you actually don't know that you're in that zone. So it's good to see the footage to see how much smoke was not around my head and getting sucked into the end of the torch.
So you can so clearly see that when the fume extraction cyclone is turned on, you get that initial plume, but you can see the circular smoke wrapping its way around the end of the nozzle gun there and then dragging those fumes up. So you do get a little bit of, I guess, smoke, but then it gets sucked back up in there. You can see that circular motion. As compared to where there's no fume extraction, it's just billowing out. You can see that it would just be spreading out throughout the workshop. That fume is going to be going everywhere, and even people that are on the far other side of the workshop will end up breathing those fumes. I guess there's some cool features on board.
Yep. Good
little panel on the back here, which is pretty straightforward. You've got your green power button, you've got your red off button, and then there's an auto there, which is pretty cool. Another good little addition here, there's a filter indicator. So obviously we're just using the machine, so it was on excellent for all of us, but it can drift between excellent, fair, or dirty. So when you need to clean that filter, what's the process that people sort of work through?
I believe the process is, as you can see here, you can lift this up and down and pump it, and that'll get all the particles that have gone in there, because it'll take the particles in as well. It gets them away from the filter, and it lets you know that the filter's in a state where it's actually in a good working condition.
And the filter's washable as well, and there's a little latch here, so you can literally just unlip that. You've got that little cover there.
Cover here.
And lean it over.
I suggest getting a plastic bag or so, but for the sake of this, you lean it forward. And look at that, that's just from a little bit of welding we did this morning, and there's a whole heap. That's unbelievable. That's
that would have been floating around in the air, and
proof's in the pudding. If you open up the machine and pour it out.
100%. It is perfect.
To get the machine working, the cyclonic bit, you just plug in your air fitting, and you'll hear the machine fire up, as you will in the videos.
So the air compressor clips on the top there.
Yeah, so you will need it on site. So you'll just need air and power, and that's it to get the machine running. So one of the cool features this has got, if you hang your earth lead over a sensor at the back, which we can show you in the video, the machine will automatically turn on and off.
Great little auto
so
feature.
It's like a sensor that senses the power going through, which is
Perfect.
great. So when you start welding, strike up an arc, turns on,
Beautiful.
Timer turns off, yeah. I guess the welding torch is pretty important. So it comes standard with the Binzel FEC Pro 36 torch.
Yep.
So the 4 metre torch is the standard one that comes with the machine.
Yep.
You can go to your local BOC stockist to get a 3 metre or a 5 metre torch.
Yep.
And there's also a conversion kit you can buy for the water cooling system for the machine.
Okay.
And as always, the torches are fully serviceable, fully cleanable, comes with all the consumables.
Excellent.
Yep.
Look, guys and girls, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning about this awesome FEC unit. So if you're out there and you're working in a workshop or anywhere where there's these type of fumes, have a look at this unit, pop into your local BOC, and yeah, it'll be a fantastic addition to your workshop. So guys and girls, stay really safe out there on site. We'll catch you real soon.